You go to the show with last night.
I didn't go to the show last night.
You ain't got to lie. 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 You ain't got to lie.
Oh my God.
All right, dope. What's up, guys? This is Great Avenue Podcast, episode 19 now.
19.
Jeez, man.
19.
19, bro.
19.
We're moving.
Yes, sir.
What's up, my guy?
I'm all good in yourself.
I'm good, bro.
Bro, I had a
I was gonna go there. How was the weekend? And how was the other weekend?
It was so amazing. Not this one. The one before.
That's the one I want to know.
I was in the CPT, the Cape Town motherland. I call it motherland, Mother City motherland. And I was out there in the motherland. Just doing my thing, I got booked. My aunt was booked, Bong Bong was
Bro,
booked.
people don't know, bro. Do people even know who your aunt is? I don't know that.
Yeah, people know who my aunt is. I mean, I always talk about her, But
Right.
yeah, she was
So you're
booked at
there.
Club Soho, which I got a shout out to Chris, DJ
Yes.
Chris. She was booked at Club Soho just to come and appear. And then, she took me and the family. We were there. Rapuda was there. My granny was there.
Nice.
And then after
Your
that,
gran?
my granny was there.
You went to the club?
No, not to the club.
Oh, okay. Yo, I was
Nah,
like,
dog. But
Granny was-
I thought she was gonna come to the club. We couldn't even take ladies home, because Gran's was there,
Who did you want to take, Truth? Like,
Dude, we had like two girls that wanted to come rock with us, and then we were like, yeah. I had to lie to them. I was like, yeah, we're coming. Let me just drop my aunt off,
yeah.
and then I'm gonna come and fetch you. And then they were like, okay, cool, because they were literally crying to come with us. They were like,
for
no,
real?
we're living with you guys. We're living, dog. We had everything, dog. Like
That's
we had
crazy.
Bele,
Huh?
Hennessy, VSOP.
Like you had service, people like
proper
what-
shit,
Hey,
like some proper.
Dude, I
shit,
saw
dog.
you
That was my first time getting such.
I saw you on the thing. There's a video you posted, right, where you were actually performing in the club and everything.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude. That's what I was
hey,
about to
this
go
guy.
to. I wasn't supposed to perform or appear or anything. I was just caparing my aunt.
Okay.
So after that, I spoke to Chris. I told him, yo, Chris, I'm making music, dog. You must also hook me up with the performance. And Chris was like, oh yeah, bro, just send me your picture. Let me do a poster.
Oh, nice.
He sent me a picture. I did a poster. He got
nice.
good reaction. He's like, yo, dog, I heard people asking me, are you coming through? Are you coming through?
Yeah.
So yeah, I ended up performing, bro. That performance was too major, dog. That performance was too crazy,
Right.
dog. It was too crazy, dog. But yeah, I had fun. And yeah, man, Cape Town was amazing. The views, everything was amazing, bro.
Was that your first time going to Cape Town?
Yeah.
It was?
No, that was my second time.
Oh, second time.
First
Okay,
time I went,
okay.
I was probably 7,
Yeah,
6
yeah,
years
yeah.
old, But this time was I had the full experience, the girls, the fun, the being
Of
fair
course.
chauffeur, lifestyle.
Oh, nine. No, Cape Town is dope, bro, because I got family there, right? So,
Yeah.
I go there, quite often. And it's a different vibe to Joburg, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Joburg is the...
Dude, because you guys can see the beach right here.
Right?
We're at Camps Bay.
The views, Camps Bay.
That performance was so huge.
Yeah.
Nah?
I saw it.
You saw it also, right?
But yeah, let's just rather go.
No. So that was just, because I wanted to find out how your weekend was.
Yeah.
But we got somebody special today
Yes, sir.
joining us on the podcast. And like we said, we're driving the conversation. We're just going to be socializing about different things. We're going to get into him and his career. We're going to get into other topics outside of that. But fundamentally, at the end of the day, we want you to get to know what he's about and who he is as a person. You know what I'm saying?
So today,
So do the honors, my guy.
Today, let me just tell you where I come from with
they need
our
to know.
guest.
They need to know.
I used to work for a construction company,
Yeah.
So Makhamnandi there was like a security, handling shit. They do these things. So we were so close because of the music.
Yeah.
So he was one of the people who would make me feel comfortable at work. I used to work at clinics just here in Jersey. Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, man. On today on the show we have
main man.
Makhamnandi.
Let's give him some claps,
I put
guys.
some respect on his name. I
man
say
is-
Makhamnandi, but he's Makhalicious.
You understand?
Makhamnandi.
Boss,
Yeah.
how are you?
Yeah, I'm good and you, sir.
Good to have you on the show, man. Good to
Yeah.
have you on the show.
Yeah.
So, people don't know how huge a genre Maskandi is. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I'm saying? I I think that's where we actually want to start with the conversation in terms of how you got into it, into music in general, and why Maskandi specifically. You know what I mean? So you can maybe just tell us a bit about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
athi ngiqale kanje na.
Sure, perfect. Yeah.
Makhamnandi usiphelele wahatebe
Right.
from KZN.
Right.
Ngisuka phansi esigodini kwesakabiyela budebuduze nemandeni eshowe.
Sure. Okay.
Ngikhula lapha yana ngikhule neinsizwa kumnandi
Yeah.
from ngelungulusa, so music into like engikhule ngayo.
Okay.
Angicala mhlawumbe la igona ngithathola ama-chance.
Yeah.
But ona wengikhula bengithanda kakhulu ukhansela.
Okay.
Why ngithande uMaskandi?
Yeah.
Maskandi uyangakha. I'm so proud because uyangakha and unesiko.
Okay.
Phakathi, and I like a tradition.
Okay, your
Always.
tradition. Yes.
Always I'm living
yes.
like that. Always.
Right.
Everything naseminje ngiphila ngawo into yami and une message. If ushonelwe
Yeah.
uyaqhamuka uMaskandi uyakududuza uyakhondolensenza lapho ukuthi ube right. If waliwe intombi,
Yeah.
if your girlfriend they left you,
Yeah. You're there.
they motivating you, too much motivation. Trend genre enamandla kakhulu.
Yeah, Maskandi music. Shout out to Maskandi music one more time, baby.
Bro, like, do you listen to Maskandi?
Yeah. My favorite Maskandi artist, besides
Yeah, don't
Makhamnandi,
disrespect
is Begumuzli Tul.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, that guy.
That guy is the music dog.
He's a songwriter, that one. He's the best for the songwriter. He's the best composer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe almost all albums yakhe anzima kakhulu wonke.
Yeah.
Khona ithi inkinga
In 7 rand.
Inkinga is 7 rand.
That's the best album I've ever heard in my life. The quality, the production.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Unkulu wako wakwiskeleke. Noyihla wakwiskeleke. Nawe futhi wakwiskeleke. Zozale zakhe keleke. Wabonakala ngomsila ngaphambi kokuthi amadoda anebhaki.
Bro.
Powerful.
No, you guys, the reason why I brought Makhamnandi today, Makhamnandi, Makalicious.
Right.
You know?
Makalisto,
Because-
Makalicious go clown like Model C, Makalisto in Durbin, Makhamnandi.
Hey.
That's why I brought my.
Right.
That's
He's
because
got the thing, bro. Yeah.
You need to switch these barriers.
Definitely. And that's what this conversation is about, because I want people the young people, right, to get exposed to it and know what it's really about. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, I'll say the hip hop heads or whatever, like, imagine if we can incorporate,
Bro.
do you understand? The guitar. Apart from the production, just what he was talking about, what you were saying, music that has meaning, like it has a message in there.
Yeah, what you're doing collaboration also is okay.
Yes, we need a hip hop Maskandi. Do you know what I'm saying? Collaboration.
The thing is,
And we do it also.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes, we do it also.
yeah.
There's a man they call that Sogolo as a party. The name of the state name, I forgot the state name. Is a yard.
I would be interested to see more collaboration around hip hop or more modern Amapiano, whatever, right?
It's the guitar,
with
dog.
Maskandi music, like you said, the guitar, the musicianship around it, because the one music video I saw that had maybe like an element around that or something close to that was the Spirit one with Questa.
Oh yeah. No, Questa was literally just showing culture of
the
everything.
culture. You see what I'm saying? And it's like we need more of that. And I was saying for you, do you have any South African hip hop artists that you look and say, okay, there's something there if I had the chance?
Yes. Black Diamond, those guys.
Hey, that is a perfect. I didn't even see that one, eh? Black
guys,
Diamond, ne? The music is. Yeah, why Black Diamond? Why do you think Black Diamond?
Hey, I want to know for you too.
Yeah.
firstly ivoice yakhona and the creative yabo mangabe bebhala ingoma bang attract kakhulu impela bay most wanted mina if ngathola chance ngayenza nje ingoma nabo ngoba
right.
I'm so proud about them.
No, like Black Diamond I think is a dope. I didn't even see that one. Right? But Black Diamond, if you're out there listening, there's a collaboration. Yeah.
Oh, ambitious.
You know what I'm saying?
Makhamnandi, understand? Here's something, trust me, dog. He was playing us the music on our way here. I know the music, but he was just playing us the new album. There's a new album of Makhamnandi.
Yes, I have an album.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was just playing us the album.
The title album is Ziyashisa.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hey, I like the name. Ziyashisa.
And it's really hot.
It's going down.
And Tavi just came late, guys.
Tavi just joined.
She just sneaked in, sneaking like Johnny Bravo. No, shout outs and Tavi. We love you. Big shout outs. So yeah, you can carry on.
That album, it's a first album.
Okay.
But it looked like it's a fourth album.
Is it?
The way.
Yeah.
She's an album.
So Makhamnandi mawulenza le album leli nje bekuyini edume ekhanda nje ihlaqalephi ukuthi ushaye album usebenze nobani?
Yeah.
Firstly, all along ngifisa ukucula. But the problem is angikwazi ukudlala igita.
Right.
So mangakwazi ukudlala igita kube complicated ngizokwenza kanjani.
Yeah.
Okay, sometimes efonini ngiya compose ngibhala ingoma.
Right.
There's an artist Sanda Makubane.
Okay.
Sanda Makubane he looking on my status. He checking my status.
Right.
When he checking my status, he's asking me. Yini ingoma ile uthi mina no ngiyayibhalela nje just ngiyayibhalela nje
right
abesethi okay bese next time bese ngithi mina mfowethu bengicela ulalele na umbhedo wami khona ingoma ebengicula eyayithi awubheka inhliziyo yami icwela uthando
right
inhliziyo yami wema abese ithatha yena ayifake esiginqini.
Okay.
Yazi angipilivanga bengi on duty le nakhuza nemsebenzini ebusuku ngazi night shift akubanga kusasebenza ka that day.
Yeah.
Wathatha am leave ivoice yami wathatha isiginqo shaya.
Right.
Iginqo sesho lento le ebe ngiyikhuluma ngithi hayi kanti ngingakwazi ukucula kanti into eshiwe mina eshiwe isiginqa again.
Yeah.
Hayi ngathi ngiyayizwa ingoma yashithi ihawume kancane ngibeka amabili ngibeka amathathu muntu wasemzi inhliziyo yami icwela uthando.
Bro
ngavele ngangena e-studio ngahlangana abafowethu lo mjida le ngikhuluma ngayo uhlokoloza lo wenza ama beat sahlangana no
umehle mamba.
Yes, umehle mamba.
Yeah.
Sahlangana nomehle mamba uhlokoloza lo oyenza hip hop but manje
I work with mehle mamba.
Bathi ubani ueya yayihlula igama lakho le state name.
Yeah.
Aw savele sangena sa practice ay sa studio kwa Loftus. Konke abathi Loftus bathi Makanda studio bekuyisihle studio before.
Right.
Sasho phakathi hayi yaphuma album yaphuma iwsweet ngoba ingoma ekhona phakathi lapha ongahamba uyithathe nje first number 1 ithi yangiphika imali.
Yeah.
Mangicabanga ngabona la songoba sila.
Right.
Wonke umuntu une problem ngemali. Wonke umuntu ufuna imali.
Yes, of course.
Everybody. So lo ngoma icompose yakho uzoyizwa nje mayithi uphelile unyaka. Awungifikelwa mahloni uma kuphela unyaka awungifikelwa mahloni ngoba nginamali
and that's
yangiphika imali uzoyizwa mangabe iqhubeka lapho so zonke actually khona ethi imali iveza iValentine vele iValentine bonke abantu
of course.
Most of people bayithanda indaba yeValentine.
Sure.
So mina lapha ngikhuluma ngeValentine ukuthi isheshe yafika lentombi engishelayo ingakaqomi. So manje angazoba yini makuyiValentine because akavumi lento. Siningi nje ezimnandi ziyakho ngoba kuyimaster today is Mother's Day ne?
Mother's Day.
Khona ingoma lapha ethi umama ngiyamthanda uma ikhuluma ngamandla kaMama.
Right.
Like a single mother.
Yes.
Sometimes kuyenzeka ukuthi umama akhulise ingane eyi1 so mayikhulise yi-1 esikoleni ifunde kanzima so lapha ngiyabonga omama kakhulu sibe ngibonga omama labo mama sibabonga labo bakhulisa nje nga-1 ngiyabonga abanamandla kakhulu ikhipha amandla ikhuluma ngamandla kamama yes mawungayizwa nje uzozwa lapho
Bro, you know what's crazy? What I like about the way he writes his music.
Yeah.
These are like real topics, man.
True,
Like
true. This is something that's
know what I
happening
mean?
on a like real life person. Understand?
Mother's Day, you got a song for Mother's Day. You know what I mean? For the gents who are hustling, trying to get money.
Dude, we got a song there.
You got
And
a song
it's like
there.
he's talking and he's literally telling you his experiences. And it's not just him. He's Makhamnandi is also like the ordinary person that goes to work every day, sometimes night shift.
Right.
You know how many people can relate to what he's saying?
Sure. Those
crazy,
experiences, bro, like they're so. Makhamnandi, are you still doing music full time now, or is it still part time?
I'm still doing part-time because I'm still working. I'm still working also.
Yes. So you have to
when is the
balance.
weekend?
Yeah.
When I'm off, I'm supposed to go and perform. I'm performing in different places.
Is it?
Yeah, because I'm trying to promote my music because you're supposed to know it, and also because now you don't know maybe my song, but now you will know it. Because
Yes. Are you working with a label now? Are you also still independent?
I'm very struggling about that. I'm very struggling.
How? Where's the?
I need a label because I have my label, but because there's no sponsoring.
Yes, you have to fund everything.
I can't
Hey.
afford everything. There's too much expenses here.
Yes,
no, you know
with
what
music.
happens.
When people want to find you, where do they find you? Like on social media. So we can talk about these other things.
Okay.
We got a lot to talk about.
You can get me on WhatsApp,
Yeah.
YouTube.
What's your number, yeah? Because you just put your WhatsApp out
Sorry,
there.
WhatsApp and YouTube and Facebook.
There.
A digital platform on Spotify, iTunes.
What's your name?
Amazon.
What's your name? Want your name?
Okay, my name, you're going to checking me there is Makhamnandi. Siyashisa. Okay, my number is there on WhatsApp is 078 668 369.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. I forget my number. Sorry about that. 078.
He's too busy. He's
I'm a busy man. He's a busy man.
I understand. There's no time for the number.
Okay,
Yes, the number.
my number is
This man, they
078
make it for him.
668
Yeah.
3965.
And we have to make it a disclaimer.
Instagram also you can say Makhamnandi Adebe. Twitter Makhamnandi Adebe.
We'll put everything in the titles there. And also, I would just need to put a disclaimer out there that only call for business purposes.
Oh yeah, cause hey guys,
Don't
this man
just-
on stage,
Do you
he
understand?
has a song that says Kumula.
No, Cishilambu Iveze. Cishilambu Iveze.
Oh, when this man
when I'm
performs
performing
it,
that song,
The show, the ladies show.
Yeah, like.
I told him he must invite me.
Yeah, man.
Man doesn't play. Why did they do for him alone? Like 6 ladies, dog.
Do you when you perform? Are you performing alone? Do you have like a dance crew? Do you have like a dancer?
Almost I'm performing. I'm performing alone in a state party. When I'm performing, it look like I have a
many.
Because my izungoma yami ngempela. But sometimes nginawo ama dancer anokungisiza but angabi nawo because abantu bayasitshela abantu manje sasaqala bafuna imali.
Yes, of course.
So mawuthi umuntu ozongisiza ukuthi uzombhatala ngoba ngiyapromote aqashiwe. So ngiyacela ama event organizer whatever bengirecognize nje bengicheke na YouTube bengiqashe nami ngilula kakhulu ngiyaqasheka nje yabona besheke uMakhamnandi
Must pay Makhamnandi.
Please
Pay him.
You know what I mean?
Hey.
nama radio station adlala umculo wami kwazi ukuthi ube public nje kubantu ngoba wona hayi une message futhi mnalo ngeke uyisona.
Yeah.
Angipromote kodwa but mawungabelieve hamba uye ku YouTube or kuma iTunes lapha u-stream nje ya-streameka mafuna u-stream uzokwazi ukuthi
Makhamnandi.
No, we're there. We're going to be pushing your music on.
And I also like to make
well.
show that young clip of Makhamnandi, during the show,
No, I want to see because I'm sure he's got performances online and stuff like that, right?
Crazy.
But in terms of the genre, do you collaborate a lot with other Maskandi artists or
No, for now, it's a one artist, yeah. It's collaborate with Igqokama lasemzini for it's a one track, yeah.
okay, you've done one track with because I want to understand more about the genre itself, that specific genre of music. Because also you have to think it's been around for a very long time.
Yeah.
You know,
and it's making money,
right?
If you can tap into it, it's making a lot of money.
Pre-94, all of that, it's been there, right? So what I understand is, in terms of other Maskandi artists in South Africa, do you have other Maskandi artists you'd like to work with?
Yes.
Because I know you've shared some stages with some of these big ones, right?
Yes, there's a different.
Yeah.
Because abadala sebashile and ngicabanga ukuthi nje like mangasebenza nobani lama artist lawa, okay, mangasebenza no Duma kahle.
Okay.
Ngoba into engithanda kuDuma kahle naye uyacompose lo mfana kakhulu. Singenza into emnandi kakhulu. Singasebenzisana or Igqokama elisha.
Right.
Bathi umthandeni Manqele singasebenzisana futhi naye. Naye ingoma zakhe enhlizweni yami ngizizwa ziza kamnandi. Baningi babuthokozana langa.
Right.
Ngasebenza naye ngoba futhi naye uyi artist endala but still maningi ama-artist engifisa ukusebenza na ngoba phela ngithanda wonke ama-artist esilonke umculo any artist.
Let's work. Do you know another one that would be really great?
Even if they do R&B or they do
Big Zulu.
Sorry?
Big Zulu ngasebenza naye.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like dope, you know what I mean? Like, cause I like the fact that there's already an audience for this kind of music, Maskandi. Bro, people don't know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Maskandi. But speaking of Big Zulu, dog. Speaking of Big Zulu.
What?
His album. I only listened to Big Zulu's album in Cape Town.
Yeah.
I'm so ashamed.
It's fire. Right?
There's a song that says, like something like, like the dad is making the daughter the wife now. Oh, dude, that song, dog.
Also, those unzima kakhulu futhi uSjava la
Java. Yeah, no, Java's a legend. Java a legend.
That's another one.
Java la South Africa song.
That is
the best artist in South Africa.
No, bro, talent-wise.
Dude, Java is the best artist in South Africa.
Okay, Tunes, are you putting yourself
Dude, Java is no, I'm not putting myself on, dog. If I want to work with Java,
I'm just saying, like,
I can work with Java. I've got Java's numbers. I just haven't hit him up.
I'm just saying,
but
like,
Java, I'm no cap, dogs. Java's the best artist in South Africa.
uSjava ukuthi naye bekhuluma ingoma kaMama, khona ingoma kaMama ethi ngikhumbuluma. Hey, kobe hit kakhulu le.
But you see, that's the thing with music like that, right? If you think about it, music that has a message like that, it lasts.
True.
Anytime there's Mother's Day, anytime there's people will go back.
Always pairs.
We'll take a break and everything.
Mama uyi-man power yekhaya.
Yes.
Uyi-man power. Yabona nje namhlanje ngoba kuyi-Mother's Day, nami ngiyacela abantu belapha kube stream. Kube check nje i-track number 12 okhuluma ngomama. Bazozwa ukuthi umama uthini. Uthi ngiyamthanda uma. Wangikhulisa uma. Wangikhulisa kunzima. Ngiyabonga mama. Ngifundile manjena. Ngizosebenza ma. Yabo, angazi ngashulela but ngicela liye lapha ngicheke umama ethi umama ngiyamthanda. Umama ngiyamthanda.
I'm already in there, dog. Like, but you know what? I want us to actually talk about this as well, all right? It's great to talk about the music, but I want to talk about your culture as well, right? And looking at how, if you look at Zulu culture in general, right? It's very out there, right? I was actually having a discussion, with a friend of mine this morning, and I was saying, like, it's interesting, like, for a lot of foreigners, when they look at South Africa, the first thing they think about is Shaka Zulu. And the Zulu, nation.
The Zulu tribe, yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even on the musical side, you can see, like, you have a genre that is specifically from there, that is telling the stories.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? And I was thinking, like, it would be amazing for us, especially younger people, where we incorporate our cultures in our music.
Before Kanye West does.
You know what I'm saying? Where we incorporate our cultures in our music, because that keeps our traditions and cultures going, and that's how we pass on. Do you know what I'm saying?
True.
And I wanted to ask you as well, as a Zulu man around, why do you think that's the case where the Zulu culture is very
Dominant.
Okay.
if you will? What makes it that way?
Okay, into eyenza ukuthi isiko lesintu noma lesiZulu libe phezulu kangaka. Sine history yakhona because
Yeah.
sine history uzokhumbula mangaphazama ngo-1879.
Yeah.
There was a war, civil war,
Right.
ethi isandlwana enquthu or encome.
Yeah.
So into eyenzeka lapha amaZulu awina abelungu. Abelungu babeze ngokuzocolonize.
Abelungu is white people, so the Zulus dominated. I want this one to be known.
Yeah.
The Zulus dominated the white.
babeze ngokuzocolonize izwe. So
Yeah.
kwaba ukuthi abavumelani ngendlela bengavumelani ngayo, ngeke ngisho okuningi ngoba ngashonelanga, but since bewine lapho awinamangisi namaqadasi namabhunu konke,
Right.
lapho ke uZulu ngoba ngisho phesheya indlovukazi yamangisi uQueen wathi mayibuka wafuna ukwazi ukuthi ngoba bebephethe ibhamu,
Right.
why bahlule kanjani abantu ngoba abekhishwe bonke baphethe bayacheka ilakhuzana.
Hey.
Lento le ispear umkhonto
Yes.
how yabo.
Right.
I saw that's why be recognize from lapho. That's why there's a different here in South Africa there's a different
Yeah.
here in South Africa there's a different tribe.
Right.
But i-tribe yamaZulu inamandla ngokuthi yanqoba amangisi. Abelungu uthi abagcwele all over eSouth Africa. But labo bafika bathola khona inkinga khona.
Yeah.
KZN.
Oh, they had a hard time there.
Yes, that time.
Oh.
That's why almost even umlungu mayibona umZulu. Even don't umZulu umlungu mayibona umuntu omnyama, even if white people they saw the black person they think it's
Yes,
Zulu.
Zulu. Straight. That's what I'm saying.
They know.
You know what I mean?
Think it's a Zulu.
They know. Hey.
That's why almost South Africa they like that.
Because it's amazing. Like you have different tribes in Africa. I mean, 11 languages, right?
But Zulu.
But Zulu is very.
Okwesibili amaZulu engakusho ayathi ayithanda izinto zawo awazilahla.
Yeah.
Uthe if umnyaka ihamba kwafika inkolo, religion and imfundo.
Okay.
Yes.
Education.
Yes.
But amaZulu still even kade mbuka nje last 2 days back University of Zululand.
Right.
Umfundi uthola ama degree ne if ethola ama degree but if events excitement yakhe ebekiye nje ejabule
They go back to
Yeah.
but bethola ama degree ethola yonke into egqoka ijazi but akazange afuna ingoma ya overseas like athi uzo celebrate
Now they always say congratulations.
uvele nje wajabula ngozulu uzulu uproud ngozulu njalo nje noma ngabe hamba apho uzulu akasabi ukuba umzulu into yakhe akasabi ngento yakhe.
Yeah, but don't you think also that is because that information of who the Zulus are?
It's not really like out there like that, or has been fabricated.
No. What I'm saying is, don't you think it's like you rightfully said, when you achieve something, that Zuluness comes out. Like, don't you think that is passed on actually? Right?
On. It's in our blood.
It's in the
probably.
blood.
Yes,
What I'm
in the
saying.
blood.
Yeah.
So we call it usinga. So usinga lufuna noma
Hey, right.
akuneed ukuthi ngaze
Yes.
ngapply ukuthi yazini manje sokwenza so ukuthi angishaya ingoma nje manje ngiyashaya ingoma lanini noma lanini nje
Right.
anytime.
You just hit me up with the young refill.
It's amazing, man. And I think because also what we want is the young people to know Uti, where we come from, is very important. We can't forget our traditions, our culture. That's how we preserve
Who we are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I think we can learn something from the
lot.
Zulu culture, right?
Lots, not something.
Around just being proud of who you are. Do you know what I'm saying? And it comes out in how you talk.
Because if ungazi ukuthi usuka kuphi you don't know where you to go.
Exactly, right?
So always that's why ukuthi iculture ingalahleki hleze ivikelekile ngaso sonke isikhathi.
Right.
Practical example nje.
Yeah.
The time ufika imfundo abantu abaningi bathi ngoba sebefundile sebesivilize okay lezi zinto lezi baziyeka bayeka so kwaya kuyabona ngathi no ngeke kulunga
Yeah.
ngikhumbula angikhuluma ngayo inakhuzana eShaka's Day kanje eShaka's Day before bekuyiShaka's Day yashintsha yaba iHeritage Day
Right.
ngoba yasala iShaka's Day kwase kuZulu kuphela owayesesele enza izinto zamasiko zamakhala iculture yabo amanye ama tribe besenjani eyekile ethi asonta wona athi Jesus ngegama lika Jesu kuphela ayikho ngale so but ngathi uMandela ebuyisa izwe ngathi kubuyizwe libuyela kuyakhuzana kwi-democracy waqala manje wasajika izinto ukuthi no ayishintshe manje asishintshe lusuku leShaka's Day asithi Heritage Day washintsha lusuku le-16 December kwakuyidinga the day before washintsha wathi reconciliation
Yes.
before bekuyidinga the day the time udingale elwa namabhunu futhi ngalosikhathi wakushubisa yabo but ngiyasikho lapho so ngathi nje.
But we're learning.
No, we're learning. That's how we learn. They need to know and see with our audience generally, it's young people as well, right? True. We want them to know where we come from. You know what I mean?
Dude, when you hold this, you just feel the power, dog. No matter, that's why I just hold this. Just hold it for a couple of seconds. Just hold it.
This thing's
just
powerful.
do this.
I feel like I'm knighting someone, you know?
You understand? Like, giving someone powers.
No, this is good. Now, in terms of now I'm using it. Now. In terms of, if we go back to music, right? What is the history of Maskandi music? Do you know where it came from?
Yes.
How does it start?
Okay, uMaskandi ngokuzwa kwami noma nami ngemncane.
Yeah.
I-founder yayo.
Yeah.
Ubaba uPhushukela or umkhulu uPhushukela idlozi loMaskandi. Idlozi loMaskandi ithothi ayani sisters ngesilungu bathi ayani sisters.
Right.
For Maskandi usuka kuphi enkandla kwaBhengu phesha kwegolokodo lapha yana. Ngasensuze. Uyena ko owaqalayo ehamba nobaba ubuthwalofu namankentshane kwaya kwalandela onogabsela kwaya kwalandela okhansela kwaya kwalandela umzikayifani khona kuphi njalo enkandla nomaphumulo kwaya baningi abaculi kwaMoses Mchunu yanda lento yazi kwafika kwaze kwafika owashela imhlophe Ashela imhlophe ngabantu yamazi ashela imhlophe
ashela imhlophe
kwaya kwafika ubabhengumuzi kanjalo kwaya kwakhuphuka njalo kwafika ongqaloti noMaseveli kwaya owashesha baningi abacula abadala kwaya kushintsha kwathana ukuthi amadoda athola anzima ubaba uBhodloza
right
owayesebenza okhosini FM
okay
wayesethi no wakuse Radio Zulu lesikhathi amadoda amaningi but abantu besifazana ngababoni wayeseqala waqala ke wathi abantu abayezi ngempela amaqembu abantu besifazana aqala ngoba kufanele kube khona abantu besifazana kube khona amadoda wabe sesondela wavula ubuhle kwaqhamuka ubuhle beintombi ingane zoma imthente kwaqhamuka udadewethu kwaqhamuka umeleni kwaqhamuka balole ngemshiyayo odadewethu amadodakazi kwangawe ekhansela futhi nawo wayeshaya ngapha iphinde eshaye ngapha kwaya nje umculo wavele wala but ifounder yayo uMakhuzana ubaba uPhushukela bonke uMaskandi baqala nje balandela kuphi from lapho umsungulo wentambo ngoba bayesha noma ebonga lawo lalela uthi waqala emayizigida ngestring salakhuzana Sofai beso somsululu usinga khona into entambe ngathi usinga qala ngayo until ezefike la ezorecorda kuphi eGaro record.
So I have one question dude. But Makhamnandi question I'm sure abantu abaningi bangafuna ukwazi la ngaphandle ukuthi ikhemi nokuhamba imfula nani nje lezo zinto lezo nje abathi things they call it white people call it witchcraft. Some people will call it occultism. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's certain traditions that some musicians go through to get the fame and
anguzwa kahle
Rituals.
okay khona izinto abantu abomculo abazenzayo ukuthola lokuduma lokho mabasha abantu ukuthi hey allegedly khona abantu abahambayo bayobona umuntu afika bathi nje tap nje bathole lesaba huge wabhekile izinto ezinjalo nje zikhona kwenzakalani
lokho ke angeke sikufakaze ngoba umuntu uhamba hedwa njengoba ngihamba ngedwa ngila mangabe kuyenza mangabe khona ngoba sinabo ufazi basiyizwe kunathiwa abantu bathwala benza kanjani so bese siyaxakeka ukuthi laba abanye ke mangathiwa bathwala ngani pho asazi but vele ke ngesintu engikwaziyo mina ngesintu umfana nje noma ngabe intombi uyageza nje kusesikhathi ngezinto ukuthi ubuke ebantwini uthandeke uthandeka nje but hayi ukuthi uyahamba utshwala ihlahla nje lezi normal ukuthi like ngoba into yesintu ngoba belungu nabo basebenzisa ngamakhemisi nje kodwa isuka kuphi iprocess isuka lapha ya
You're right.
White
people
they call it magic dog.
White people
They call it magic dog.
exactly like white people use listen.
It's not magic
It's
dog.
not just a black thing.
I've seen a white man come out of traditional healer's house.
they're crafting
Even beyond
Thank
that,
you,
what do you call
man.
that in terms? What do you call that thing when you do like palm reading and like
Mediums
cards
and all these
those
things.
things?
It's that
It is,
shit,
you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's just an African thing, but that's a whole other discussion if you think about it.
'cause we're not
Like
gonna finish
that
it.
one we're not going to finish. But for me, it's really about how we tie tradition in and make sure we don't lose it in our music, right?
And ourselves.
And ourselves, and that's the message that we want the young people to be aware of. To say, don't lose yourself and don't lose your tradition. Don't in the music, because we try to emulate America and Europe and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Which is not really our culture. But I think that's where we also lose the magic in what we do.
In what we have.
Because it's not authentic. You know what I mean? There's a guy I was thinking who did something close to that, which was a bit different for like a hip hop artist.
Look at Lady Smith's Black Mambazo.
No, even come to now. What's this guy? He's a producer. Unati.
Yeah.
yes
If you listen to some of Unati's music, it's got those elements of like a bit of Maskandi or he merges.
that man is a Xhosa man.
Yes, Xhosa man. Yeah,
Yes.
but he mixes that in his music, and I think that is amazing. We need more of that coming through. I
don't know him, but shout outs.
You don't know Unati?
I'm thinking of the lady.
Bizele Novo.
Oh, I know that guy. What happened to him?
That's the question.
Thina siyathandana.
He's still alive.
He's still releasing some.
He produces, I think, still.
Right.
But
Yes, now.
yeah, but for me, it's just about, that's one guy who's trying to do that, merge, the real South African
He was
music
signed by Mr. Lanster.
to whatever
how that
hip hop
one
is now. Back to you, Mr. Makhamnandi, right?
Yes.
When you look at the situation in Durban now, right? Because you're from KwaZulu, right?
Yeah.
Looking at the floods going on there, did you have any family that was impacted with that whole situation?
No, because
Directly,
it was doing there, but it was happening there
Yes,
at Durban.
just Durban.
In town.
Okay.
But ikhona ifamily yami like abanye abaphazamisekile abaqashe khona phathi emakhaya straight like hayi abafecteka laphathi ngiyazulana nabo kabuhlungu ngoba amabridge alimele abangamnali lanto le umhlaba uphenduka ngoba iland yayimove so
Yes,
angazi ukuthi kanjani but le nto mangicabanga ngiyijulela ifuna abantu ngoba ngisuspecta mina thina fanele siyibheke thina ngoba imvelo iyahlonishwa inature iyahlonishwa so thina asisayihloniphi nature soqala la inyamazane
Right.
ibike nyamazane Mike zokuzingelwa kwawo fanele kubheke ukuthi njengamanje izele noma izele manje abantu bamanje bavele bezingele anytime abana season kunezinyoni ezingashawa noma kanjani ukubheka ikhathi ethize kunezihlahla ezingagawulwa noma kanjani.
Right.
So kunezinto ebe before previous ebeyihlonishwa.
Yes.
Manje abasayenzi benza noma kanjani abantu. Imvelo abayi-respect.
Yes.
Ngoba ndawo ekwenzeke ngakhona khomba ukuthi something wrong thina esiyenzile. Angazi ukuthi ngizothi yini.
But can I say something a bit controversial? If you look at what he's saying, right? The fact that before colonization, all those things, or back in the day, when the people that were like the natural settlers there, right? They knew their area. They knew where to build houses. They knew. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's now when people that don't understand some of these things, right? And even let's not just blame white people. Even black people sometimes.
Yes.
Some of them they know, but it's for profit gains.
Do you understand? Like, we don't pay attention to those things, right? So if you look at the houses that were impacted the most, or the neighborhoods, it was like modern parts of Joburg where like it's new houses, right? As compared to like the old houses, or even where like people used to settle before, So it just goes back to what I'm saying around how we can't lose who we are based on trying to be current, trying to be modern, trying to be, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there is knowledge and wisdom in our traditions, in our cultures, in the knowledge that we have that, that is not conventional or mainstream, if you will, right? And that's just like, something I thought we should just point out, just around how we shouldn't miss our traditions. And there's another thing that I wanted to point out along those lines around, if you look at, other parts of Africa, right? If you look at places like, just going to this whole, Dudula thing and, just that situation there, right? Where each of us, we had our own, kingdoms. We had our own, tribes, and it's. I think it's not a South Africa issue alone. It's an issue around us as Africans, as a continent, to say, let's not lose who we are. You know what I'm saying? If you are Zimbabwean, right? Don't lose where you come from.
True.
We all have.
Just for the likes.
There's valuable. It's funny that they're like who don't have a degree to save their life.
Yeah.
But they know how to heal you
now
more than a doctor would.
True.
Yes.
Do you understand? There's that knowledge that they have.
Manpower kamama again. Ugogo ngobukhuluma ngogogo uyazi ukuthi lo mntwana noma ngimbheka nje emehlweni akafundanga njalo uzophathwa umkhuhlane kumele njani aqathe hayi no akaqathe
mpana
noma kumele ngimphuzise into ethize ukuthi azoba right ngimzwela esifubeni ngathi uyakhwehlela akaphuze something uzoba right but akafundile
you
amandla wakho yonke into uyibona kuqala before yenzeke
right. And those are things that I'm saying, if there's a way we could pass that information
down to the next generation, my brother.
Do you understand? We would go
because our kids are gonna suffer.
The problem
they're gonna drink codeine thinking I'm making it better.
Do you understand? But and that has to do with us passing these things on. Because if you look at the people that we even try to emulate, they have their traditions and they have a way of preserving it to save their lives, right? But now we just copycat and we don't.
The problem is ukuthi la abantu belahla amasiko abo noma i-tradition yabo belahla. Bakhohliswa izinkolo ezifika ezintsha ezithile ama-religion ahlukene bathi hayi le nto ayisasebenzi. Once wathi isidala leso wathi hayi kodwa na stuff usuke usuyimoshile lapho ngoba umkhulu wakho ugogo wakho waphila ngalento wazi wamdala wazi wakho uma upheka mina manje siyafa sibancane
RIP baba Mphomela. RIP, we used to work with this other man, bro. He was such a nice man, bro. Baba Makhamnandi tells me today that Baba Mphomela has passed on, so just wanna Send our condolences.
Yeah,
Hey,
of course,
rest in
of course.
peace, Mr. Ash.
Bro, that guy was such a nice man. That guy does not know my real name. He calls me Kipiza.
That's it.
So last week I was parking there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Kipiza. So it's like, what's your name? I'm like, Baba Pamela, you don't know my real name. You know me only as Kipiza.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. to Baba
No,
Pamela.
condolences, man. And really, that's what we want to bring across and give people their flowers on this platform as well, where, and I think I mentioned this on the other episode, where I'm like, what we really want is to create a platform for people that don't get recognition.
Yeah.
Right? Who deserve the recognition.
Yeah.
There's so much talent, you know what I mean? Like, he's super talented, and you can see he knows his stuff. He knows where he comes from.
Yeah.
He knows where he's trying to go, and we need more voices like this to communicate with the young people as well, so that in our turning up and
not just in
whatever,
South Africa, around the world.
Across.
Because we've been watched all around the world.
of course, bro. Like, what? People don't know, but
That's the accent.
Yes, I'm able to work. Yes, I'm able to work
anyway, right? and he has very powerful things that he's talking about that we need to create a platform for, to have these conversations, to say, guys, know where we come from. This is who the Zulu people are. This is where they come from. This is what they stand for.
And they really
Dude,
stand
there's a
for
lot of
whatever
there's
they
a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's being lost in the hype of now. If you're looking at even with the whole Dudula thing, right? That's going
I
on.
talking about Operation Dudula.
Yes, Operation
okay,
Dudula.
dude. Like, I'm thinking
Right,
Dudula is another.
there's another thing. No, Dudula, the one.
That one.
There's only one.
Tanta
It's
Lux.
Tanta Lux, right? Like,
Who has to come to the show?
of course, we got a seat, right? It's like people need to know where we come from, right? And that should influence where we're going, right? We cannot try to solve issues without looking at where we're coming from.
True.
Right? And in the solutions that we're providing, we need to reference where we're coming from, because then we know how to diagnose and give the proper solution. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's important for people to get their recognition in their country, no doubt, right? But we also need to know, what does this country stand for, right? We need to know where this country is coming from, right? And we need to know who is who in this country, or even where does this country fit into the continent discussion, right? Because before I'm Derek, right? I'm a Shona person, right? And before I'm a Shona person, I'm an African.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So there's a hierarchy in terms of who I am, and that should influence how I look at you, Tunes.
Yeah.
Right? Am I looking at Tunes as a foreigner, right? Or am I looking at Tunes as a foreigner who's an African, right? And as an African, what do we stand for as people, right? That Ubuntu thing comes into play. The way I'm saying, your problem is my problem.
Yeah.
Your success is my success, right? That should influence how we interact, right? Now, not to say one country should be burdened with the problems of everywhere else, right?
Yeah, i-success ilele lapho i-success
Yeah.
yabantu uthi nje bangabe sibambele kanjalo mfowethu umuntu ngabantu.
There you go.
So abantu if bekelelana asikwazi kuya phambili. Like a practical example, la ngumfana wami uKipiza.
Right.
Ungilethile la kumlandi.
Right.
So lento le uwini is a part of it, ubuntu. Ukuthi uyangibona lapha ngikona ukuthi hey uhadebe okay uMakhamnandi une talent futhi uyayenza lento but umhlaba awuboni ukuze umhlaba umbona ngamsondeze ngala
Right.
mangasibambisana nje caring but caring sharing ngazi
Yes, caring is sharing. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Caring is sharing. Right. Exactly. And what I'm trying to point out really is, if with there's a legitimate issue I see, right, with what some of the people in that group are, complaining about, or what their issues are, right? And I think if as Africans, we should be ready to put in the work when we're trying to deal with issues and bring lasting solutions, right? the fact that we don't call each other out when someone is doing the wrong thing is a problem.
It's a problem, dog.
Right? And that goes all the way up to our leadership and the people that we're supposed to be holding accountable, right? Where we say Ubuntu should not just be when it's me and Makhamnandi here, right? Ubuntu is when our leaders interact, right? To say, if there's something going on wrong in Zimbabwe there or in Botswana or in wherever, we need to be calling each other out to say,
And come and correct it.
Let's correct it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that these things don't trickle down to people that are not capable or don't have the capacity to address them. Do you understand? Because now I'm just seeing Tunes opening a shop there when I can't open a shop. And I'm saying, but I'm from here, you can't just come and open there, right? Yeah. But the issue is, we're not trying to understand why has Tunes
opening the shop
moved to open a shop there? What is going on in Tunes' house?
Yeah.
Do you understand? To put him in that situation. So me fighting Tunes about this is not going to solve the problem, because he'll move here and he'll go there
and still make more.
And make the same problem.
Now you're jealous now.
Do you understand? So with this whole thing, I think we need to, as Africans,
yes,
as brothers and sisters, hold each other accountable and say, why are people moving from there to here?
What's happening there?
What's happening there? You understand?
We must go to a source of the problem.
Let's go to the source of the problem.
Yes.
So we bring a solution to say, if the issue is that people are running away from there because they're being killed, they're being mistreated, we need to solve that issue there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then we get to the root of the issue. Because people don't, if you think about it, people don't just leave their home.
And a nice place.
You're not just going to leave your home, my brother, to go and camp next door.
And
do you understand what I'm saying?
For nothing.
You're not going to do that.
If you're comfortable in your
own home.
No, you can't.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's the issue with this, where we are looking at it and say, no, we got foreigners who are coming here, they should go. Okay, they're going to leave, cool. But they're going to go somewhere else and cause another problem because they can't go home. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my thing is, we need to listen to each other. That's the starting of resolving any issues, right?
And discussion and also opinion and check. What is the solution at the end?
Exactly. What is the last solution? Correct. What is the lasting solution? Right? Because it is a real issue where, if you think about migration, there's a lot of migration into South Africa. That's a fact, right? And it creates overpopulation and all these issues, crime and all of that. That's a fact, right? Again, crime is not a foreigner thing. Crime is crime.
It's a crime. It's a personal
But
thing.
the more migration, more people you have here, the more crime you will have, right? So undocumented, right? So if we look at it and say, we want to address crime here, right, in South Africa. Let's look at what is causing crime. Okay, we have so many foreigners that are coming here. Okay, great, but why are they leaving there?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's corruption there. People are dying. There are no opportunities. There's serious, economic issues there. Okay, who do we need to hold accountable to go and address that issue there? Right?
And fix the economy.
There. We can't give a blind eye, is what I'm saying. I can't give a blind eye to the problems there and expect a solution.
True.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think we as Africans, that's where that Ubuntu thing we're talking about comes to play, to say, me I'm stuck because my mom is South African, my dad is, but I'm saying, like, me as an African, I have to look and I have to say, who do we need to hold accountable there? Right? And because Tunes, you are my brother, right?
Yeah.
You have a right to go there and be like, hey,
what's going on
here? Do you understand? Because it's not a Zimbabwe, South Africa thing. It's not a Nigeria, South Africa thing. We have an African problem here. Yeah. Right?
Because at the end of the day, we are all together in this continent.
It doesn't make sense, bro. You've got Ndebeles in Zimbabwe. You've got Ndebeles here. You've got vendors just across Bay Bridge. You've got who's South African, who's Zimbabwean? It doesn't make sense.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? You could be my brother on the other side of the border.
True.
But now I'm chasing you out because you're my brother. You understand?
Doesn't make sense.
If you break it down practically, it doesn't make sense. But there are issues that are legitimate that are being raised. And to address that, we need to get to the root of it and say, there are serious problems there. People are moving here. We need to investigate what's going on there. so that we make sure that
To sort the situation.
exactly, so that we make sure that people don't just, you know what I'm saying. And even if I'm here tomorrow, you might want to move there,
Yeah.
right? You might want to move to Zimbabwe.
And things can change.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So we need to make it an African problem and come up with an African solution.
True.
Because if you think about it, people are laughing at us
Even
when
though-
we're arguing
yeah.
about these things. Abalungu, they look and they say, these ones.
They can fight alone.
Do you understand? and it actually distracts from the real issues. We're not addressing the land as much anymore. Right?
We're not addressing the land.
We're not talking about it anymore because now we're looking at.
We're not talking about the banks anymore. We're not
Do you
talking about
understand?
one currency anymore.
Do you understand?
understand.
So for me, it's like, let's not get distracted. Let's address the issues, right? And let's come up with long-lasting solutions. And it helps, Makhamnandi, if we know where we come from as Africans. It helps when the young people know that no.
growing.
Where
The relationship that the other
Yes.
countries had
Yes.
before everything, dog.
Do you understand? We need to get back to that. And beyond that, like, how did our tribes interact before they were borders?
That's what I'm saying.
Right?
The problem is the borders.
Yeah, because these borders, we didn't create these borders, remember?
Who did? Ish, that's the question, dog. Who did, dog? Is dead right
Do you
now.
understand? Like, we didn't create these borders. Somebody did. Someone told you are South African, I'm sure, I'm Zimbabwean. Do you understand?
Still,
Now we're
dog.
fighting.
Now we're fighting because someone told us who we are.
Divide and conquer.
You nicely said it, right? That's what it is, divide and conquer. Because think about it, this is a crazy idea. Think about if Africa was one country,
Yo, my dog.
where would we be?
Right now.
Because we have everything. We have all the minerals.
We'd be driving
We have the
Rolls
land.
Royces in these clothes,
We have
brother.
everything, bro. Think about it. We have
I'm
everything.
telling
We
you,
don't.
dog.
We don't need to import anything.
We'd have
Everything is here.
Everything is
Lois,
there.
Lois. Lois, no Lois, Lois.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's divide and conquer, and that's what it is. But the problem is, there are some people that are more minded that benefit
From that.
from the division. So now we're like crabs in a barrel. We're fighting for nothing.
Yeah, true.
We're fighting for tax shops, and when we should be fighting for land,
Fighting for
ownership.
your dog.
I umbola odwa lo jealous.
Do you understand? So that's what I'm saying. As Africans, I like Nhlanhlalak's stance on South Africans unite, but I think the bigger discussion should be Africans unite.
Because there's different brains, different cultures, different
Correct.
traditions.
Because you know, getting rid of a Zimbabwean or Nigerian, whatever. Well, yes, temporarily will remove the tax shop, but it does not, in the bigger scheme of things, solve your problem.
True. Your actual problem.
Your actual issue. Your actual issue is access to land, ownership.
Access to,
Do you understand?
to like being free, dog. Like so many black people are so scared of things.
So-
bangakhuluma ngecrime
Yes.
icrime inkulu kakhulu ngoba like beyikhomba beba-suspicious no beyi-suspecta like ba-foreigners ukuthi basho mangicabanga basho laba abangenamaphepha.
Yes.
Problem
Documented.
uzima ukuthi like ngoba ngihamba ukipiza
Yeah.
kanje ukipiza angiruphe something noma ukipiza babethi amaphoyisa amfuna awayaka nowhere.
They don't know who is. And you're right.
The problem that is that
You're right. And I'm with you 100% there. But my brother, you know what the challenge is? You need to go like a day, ne? Go to Home Affairs and see how chaotic it is to get papers there. Go to an embassy in Harare in Zimbabwe. See how expensive and difficult it is to get a visa there. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Hence, for me, it's a bit of a
Controlled.
conflict.
It's controlled.
Do you understand? To say, okay, people are not documented. Yes, that's fair. But let's make it easy for them to be documented then.
Yeah.
If we're trying to solve the documentation issue, right? Let's make it easy for South Africans to get documented in Zimbabwe. Let's make it easy for Zimbabweans to get documented here. Let's make it easy if we're trying to solve the
Or have
documentation
an African
issue.
visa or something.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
Wherever you go.
My man,
But we can make it easy.
You will spend a week. You have to wake up at 3 in the morning. There's a long line in Harare there. Because I did I stayed in Zim first, right? You have to go at 3 a.m. to wait in a long queue. And they finish applications at 9. So if you're not there between 3 and 9, you have to go wait for the next.
Yes. And how many people are there?
Do you understand?
For the next day.
You understand?
They're traveling.
Exactly. And you're spending money. And
money you don't have.
Money you don't have because Zimbabwe is in a bad state. So you look at that and you say, are we really being fair to say people don't want to get documented or people are being illegal but not being documented? Or the system doesn't allow or make it easy for people to be documented. And like I said to you in the beginning, people don't just want to leave their homes. Would you want to leave and go to Europe tomorrow and leave your cousins, your mom, your dad, whoever?
Can't, dog.
Do you understand? Like, people generally want to be around their communities. Do you understand?
Don't
if
come
they
here just
can.
for fun, dog.
So, for someone to find it in themselves to move as far as South Africa with no money, with no idea where they're going, with
family,
no
dog.
funding, nothing, it's not an easy choice. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I think we need to bring back that Ubuntu, that humanitarianism in our engagement. To say, before I'm a South African, I'm a human. Before I'm a Zimbabwean, I'm a human. So I can understand what your challenges are that put you in that position. Do you understand? But the powers that be sometimes,
It's very hectic, dog.
they don't want that.
But yeah, man.
So anyway,
I think
we were just a little detour, but I thought it was just important to just
Highlight
align
those
that
things.
to the tradition discussing we're talking
I'm sure
about.
time's also not on our side.
Yes,
right
yes,
now.
yes. And just the Ubuntu aspect, right? To say as Africans, let's wake up, let's unite and
Africa unite.
Africa unite.
While we're uniting as Africans, and Africa Fela is going to Durban this weekend. What's this week? What's on Saturday? Like, I just want the date.
Saturday.
It's what?
14th.
On the 14th of May, Africa Fela Foundation is going to be in Durban, in a couple of villages.
What is Africa Fela about?
Africa Fela is an organization that I run.
Right.
I'm the deputy chairman. I run with Pong. Pong is the chairman, and what we do is we
like
basically go to villages. We don't really target homes because a lot of people go to homes. We target villages where people don't go. So we go there, we share knowledge, we give out books, we give out clothes, warm clothes, blankets, stationery, talk to the people and try provide some opportunities for them to come this side and maybe get a job or something, you know. So we out there, we're gonna be in Durban on the 14th of May. People were supposed to donate the clothes and everything, but on the 7th of May was the last day to donate. But if you want to come to Durban, just follow Africa Fela RSA. It's the Africa Fela AFRIK AUFELA Africa Fela. You just search Africa Fela on Instagram.
Okay.
We'll keep you updated on which village we're going to specifically. Just DM us if you want to be part, if you want to sponsor, if you want to help out, volunteer to come through to Durban. Pong Pong's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. So yeah, man. We're going out to Durban. We're gonna go help out people.
Support. And we said, just to repeat, where they can find you.
Where can they find you, sir?
Okay, Makhamnandi. Okay, before ngifike isho lapho ngicela nje kakhulu. Last weekend bengishuta music video yami Thembisa lapha yakathwala emaglasini. Ngibonga kakhulu ba40 support engiphe yona abantu ngendlela ebaningi ngayo. Ube mnandi kakhulu umcimbi futhi niphathe kahle kakhulu. Nime njalo nje nilandele Makhamnandi kuphi ku Facebook Makhamnandi Hatebe, ku Twitter Makhamnandi, ku Instagram Makhamnandi, ku WhatsApp 078 uphinde futhi uhambe kuma digital stores are different.
iTunes baba.
Ungena iTunes, stream, download. Ngicela subscribe. Mawusubscribe lapha ku YouTube.
Subscribe.
Ngiyechime yakho. Ufuna nje usubscribe uze yonke into ezimnandi engizenzayo. Uyithola Makhamnandi uzombona ukuthi wenzani lapha izinto ezimnandi. Ngiyabonga.
Nice. Thank you so much. It was a great show, guys.
Thank you so much,
guys.
Mr.
Pleasure tuning in.
Okay, semvalisa nje. Awuthengisho nje ogcina kanje ukuthi uMakhamnandi. Ingoma emnandi nje ongafika ungayigijimela ayithole.
Right.
Valentine usheshe wafika.
Yes.
Engakaqoma umshelo wami. Umsheli wami udlalanga. Akafuni kunginika uthando. Uzoyizwela yena lapha.
Right, yeah. Next, we need to choose to be rocking the outfit also. We need you to bring that.
I rock a dread every
Rock that. Great. It's been great, guys.
Episode 19, baby.
Tune into the podcast, subscribe, like, share. There's the button right there. Subscribe.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know, and like, comment. You know what I mean? This is your platform.
I just forgot to say something.
Yeah.
I forgot to say something.
What did you want to say?
I forgot to say shout out to everybody that donated.
Kasha futhi apheke lapha ngiqashe.
Yeah.
Makhamnandi. Sakhuluma mina man. Just shout out to Mr. Neil T Music Studios.
Of course.
We are at the Neil T Music Studios.
Yes.
So Mr. Neil donated $500 to the organization, and man, I just wanted to give him a shout out. People in Alexandria donated clothes. A lady came, I just don't know her name, but big shout out to you for donating your clothes and everybody that donated and pushed the initiative in the drive. Big shout out, Mr. Neil T. Love you, my brother.
Dope. It's been real, guys. We'll check you out on the next episode. Peace.
Peace.
All right.
Dread Avenue, baby.